So, are you seeing in this space? I mean, is there an uptick in the number of cases you're seeing? Like, how's it trending, for lack of a better term, at the moment?
It's quite prevalent in the market. I don't have any numbers to suggest that it's on the rise numerically.
Yep.
But I think two things are happening, and this is just empirical observation.
Yep.
The breaches are getting they're somewhat more frequent, but more often they're hyper targeted. I don't mean they've gone after a business, but they've gone after a specific vulnerability that then gets access to particular information.
Yep.
And then it's a lot harder to detect.
So you're saying they're getting...
So the tools are getting better. The techniques used by threat actors are certainly improving.
They're getting more sophisticated because, like generally from what I've heard is there's like spray out attacks to everyone, but then there's like more direct attacks where they know you've got some information and they know where to go, for example, or who to go to. So you're seeing more sophisticated like threat actors lately?
More sophisticated threat actors, and when they're in the system, they're hiding themselves better. At least that's what the forensics are telling us.
Yeah. Okay.
It's also then becoming a bit more difficult to identify whether personal information was taken and what information was taken. So if the threat actor is hiding their tracks better, it's less obvious what information was accessed, exfiltrated, downloaded from the system. So then it's harder to figure out what that risk of serious harm is.
Yeah, which makes it quite hard, I'd imagine, for you when you're trying to advise on what level of breach has happened and who you need to notify if you're not 100% aware of where they've gone exactly.
That's right.
So I guess